You know, guys, whenever Season 3 came out for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone, I was under the impression, just because, the gooch slickers out there, and all the fanboys and all the Call of Duty D-Rider defenders, they've been spewing this whole Call of Duty is saved, oh my god, if you hate it just because you're rage baiting. It's certainly not because there's actual problems in the game that need to be spoken on, something like, I don't know, cheaters and hackers, something that we've been talking about for months here on the channel and in the Call of Duty community. And before Season 3 came out, let's not forget, Activision and all the gooch slickers were out here talking about the exact same shit, that RICOCHET was gonna be updated, it was gonna fix everything, there's console-only crossplay, so now there's not gonna be any more cheaters, they're shutting down all the cheat providers, so anything you come across, it means one of two things, it's either a complete anomaly, or an outlier, or you are just bad at the game and you're falsely accusing people of cheating. And before these gooch slickers come at me talking about, oh, you're just bad at the game, you think people are cheating.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
I want you to pay attention to the gameplay in the background, okay? This is an example of a lobby versus people that actually suck balls at the game. I hit iridescent last season, so I should not be playing against these people, but for whatever reason they decided, you know what, these plat players are going against the Scat Master, and this is exactly the outcome. And I want you to imagine for a second right now, that from their perspective, they might think that I am cheating, when obviously I'm fucking not, but keep that in the back of your mind, because when we start reviewing some of these other clips of people that may or may not be hacking, you will see the difference in aiming from somebody who could possibly be hacking and somebody like myself dominating shitters. But before I get into it, guys, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Please leave a like on today's video. This needs to be seen by many people because it's a problem that, as you'll see in today's video, is being heavily suppressed and otherwise just censored for whatever ungodly reason. Also, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button, alright? Down in the comments below, hashtag Fooly50. We're on the way to 50,000 subscribers. We've been making great progress. We're at 44,000 right now. So let's keep that going, guys, and let's get right into it. So this first clip and tweet comes out from lunchtime. Now this guy is a content creator who prides himself on the whole ranked play grind, and as far as I can tell, the guy's actually quite good at the game. So if he's calling people out for cheating and hacking, and he reviews those clips, and it looks like the guy's hacking, chances are the guy's probably hacking. So this is what he comes out with. Hackers have now infiltrated console-only lobbies. They are no longer safe. And this is the clip.
No, he's cheating. It's Locky. That is... Fair point.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the clip, I was sitting there thinking like, I'm not 100% certain, and even right now, I'm still not 100% certain. The one part that actually does fuck me up is when he's aiming down a line of sight and somebody jumps off of a balcony and he immediately snaps upwards and tracks the guy and keeps his aim on the guy while shooting, going in the bottom left diagonal direction. And as somebody who plays a lot of ranked play, and once again, the Scat Master is an iridescent player, so I'm top 1%, I can tell you right now, I don't shoot like that. And nobody that I know that plays legit shoots like that either. As a matter of fact, some of the pros can't even shoot like that, and they get paid like 6 figures to shoot like that, and they still cannot do that. In my opinion, that part was completely unnatural. I'm not saying he has aimbot or walls, but he probably does have increased aim assist, which is some of those hacks and cheats that you can get online. And what really sucks is that a lot of the gooch slickers out there, again, they've been praising Activision and RICOCHET for their fantastic job of enabling console-only crossplay, something that should have arguably existed since the start of this whole PC trend back in 2019. But just now, they've enabled console-only crossplay to keep the PC cheaters away, right? Well, this is a console lobby, and I've seen tons and tons of other console clips of people cheating. Apparently, some of these cheating virgins are able to kind of like jailbreak their console so that they can have PC hacks on it, or they can have their PC set up to look like it's on console in the game so they can trespass into the console-only lobbies. Guys, I'm not heavily informed on all of the ways that you can hack and cheat in Call of Duty, okay? I like women. I like socializing with the world outside. Not a big fan of having tuna crotch and enabling all my console cheats and PC cheats to get top 250 and iridescent in Call of Duty. That's not really my MO. My MO is less bundles, more bitches. Never wrong, just early. And don't be a short bus riding, gooch licking soy boy virgin in Call of Duty. Now guys, I do have another clip to show you, and this is really where we segue into the whole part about Activision and RICOCHET really not doing anything. And if you're somebody that's still out here defending Activision with your face down and ass up, this is a message to you before I show this clip. Find God and relinquish yourself from the gooch of Activision. Fucking pussy. This is a tweet that comes out from Scatmaster Charles. All he says is LOL. Roll it.
Come on, man.
Now, as you can see in this one, guys, this is actually a clip that comes out from Verdansk, the beloved Verdansk that saved Call of Duty, that made Call of Duty come back, even though the Steam numbers say otherwise, unless you're looking at the weekdays, in which case the weekdays don't count because only weekends count according to these fucking morons. But that's besides the point. That's a video for another day. Guys, there are cheaters and hackers on Verdansk, okay? This is not a surprise. Obviously, people like myself have been calling this out since the beginning, since before Season 3 even came out. I don't trust RICOCHET to work. And yeah, I guess you can make the argument, oh well, there's significantly less cheaters, this is just an outlier. And it's funny you think that because, you see, the only way we can determine if these are outliers or if there's really truly other clips is if people are posting those clips, am I right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have proof of cheaters, depending on where you try to post it, you might have that video and clip censored or taken down by a group of Activision defending pussies.
No! God, please, no! No!
This is a tweet that comes out from Narrow Cinema. He says, so this is interesting. Last night I was going through and screenshotting hacker clips from Verdansk so I could go through and record them today. Turns out the MW 2019 Part 2 Black Ops 6 and COD Warzone subreddit moderators are removing any post that shows cheaters on Verdansk. And you know what? That is interesting. Activision and moderators, gooch lickers alike. Why are you doing that? What is your goal in trying to censor the people that are literally trying to help Activision? If anything, people that post hacker and cheater exposing content or people that show clips of people cheating, they're doing a significant portion of RICOCHET's job. They are analyzing the clip, they're gathering the clip, they're exposing the clip, and they're exposing the user that is cheating in the clip. All RICOCHET needs to do, if they're not being run by AI, is have a real person look with their two goddamn eyes and determine, oh yeah, that looks like a hacker, ban. That's it. That's all they need to do. We are doing majority of their job for them when we do this. And just to take it back to Charlie Intel's tweet, remember, LOL, the video by who? Waldo's buddy. That's very important because Narrow Cinema responds to this with SMH. When you check out Waldo's buddy on Reddit, it looks like his post that's exposing these hackers and cheaters has been removed and taken down by the moderators for COD Warzone on Reddit.
He can't keep getting away with it!
Why? And this even goes back to Lunchbox's initial tweet exposing people on console. All of these little factors put together, if you have half a working goddamn brain. You can use critical thinking and logic and reasoning to essentially determine that Activision and RICOCHET aren't actually working on this cheating problem the way that they're advertising. What they're doing is covering it up and doing as much damage control as humanly possible to make it look like they've actually done something. But in reality, I, as someone who does not have Bobby Cosby's pubic hairs on my tongue palate, can confidently tell everybody here that there is still a cheating and hacking problem in Call of Duty.
Oh, hell no!
I don't care what the update says in Season 3 Reloaded talking about, oh, in Season 3, we banned another 100,000 people, which would be a 0% improvement from their last two updates. Guys, why else would they enable console-only crossplay this late into the game's life cycle, conveniently at a time where they're talking about, oh yeah, the anti-cheat's being updated and it's actually gonna work this time. I promise this time it's actually working. And in the background, if you have clips of people cheating with actual evidence and proof, the moderators for some of these subreddits are taking your evidence down. And just to add on to the damage control, you know how many gooch-licking 0.00001 KD players are in Call of Duty on Twitter right now talking about, oh, there's no hackers in the game, you just need to get better, it sounds like a skill issue.
Shut the fuck up.
Brother, you have a skill issue in English class. Shut up. If some of these fanboys could take the balls out of their mouths and start reading a goddamn book, the Call of Duty community's average IQ would increase by like 500%. Say what you want about the first clip with the console cheater. Maybe he's not cheating. Again, from my experience playing Call of Duty for like 15 years as somebody who's in the top 1% of the entire goddamn world, the aim looks extremely fishy, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. But regardless of that, there is so much more evidence of people legitimately, blatantly hacking and cheating in Call of Duty Season 3 that the fanboys are either choosing not to believe, or there's people trying to censor and suppress them of their evidence. And I should have mentioned this at the start of the video, but guys, in my last like 2 play sessions over the last couple of weeks, I have gotten so many successful reports that people I have reported for cheating have been banned. And this is post Season 3 and I've had like 4 or 5 confirmations already. Guys, it doesn't matter if you're on console or PC, you are not safe playing Call of Duty if you're not somebody that sucks absolute ballsack at the game, okay? Let's keep it honest. If you suck at the game, you're probably not actually coming across very many cheaters. But if you're somewhat decent at the game, and if you're like me and you're in Crimson or Iridescent, especially if you're playing ranked play or if you're in the higher tier of Verdansk lobbies, you're probably coming across some shady shit. And a lot of it is gonna go unconfirmed because Activision and RICOCHET refuse to be transparent about how their anti-cheat system works and who's getting banned, when, on what platform, any details like that. They refuse to talk about it, but one thing is guaranteed. They're for sure hiding it. Similarly to how majority of these gooch lickers are hiding the fact that they're cockless virgins. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think RICOCHET anti-cheat works now in Season 3, a couple of weeks after Season 3 launched? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.